Hey, my name is Zeb, and welcome to the Joy of MS Painting, where I, Zale, or Ari, or however you want to call me, I'm gonna draw something in MS Paint to bring closer the joy of MS Painting. Now, of course, you might think this is a joke. It's not really. You see, back in my time, I used to draw in MS Paint actually, and I actually appreciate this product for what it is. Let's just, in data for example and settings, you can actually put in a resolution like 3840 by 160, which gives us this big canvas. Now of course you have some problems with this, so really resolution doesn't really matter. So let us just, sorry for that, let us just draw something just with a canvas that we actually love, you know? Yeah. So let us just draw anything. Like, there are no mistakes when drawing. You can just draw, you know? You just need to love what you're doing. So what do we draw? I don't know. How about, because these colors up here are technically all you need. Of course, it will look like MS Paint, but that's fine. You're an artist. You're allowed to draw whatever you want. Heck, Fern's colors are... well, the fur of Fern is this color here and this color here, and that's fine. We all love Fern, so just draw something. Let us draw a little nice. Look at, how about this? With a little mountain at the end, and we can use the paint bucket tool. Who's gonna stop us? No one. Let's have a nice little background too. You can always follow along. You just need MS Paint. So, yeah. Also, I am drawing with a mouse, with a keyboard. Though I have this, but you don't need this to draw. You just need to draw. That's how I began too, with a mouse and keyboard, and that's alright. Oh, what a silly mistake. I let the pencil still on the thing, so my mouse was stuck. So, yeah. All you need to do is just draw. Let us make a little water too. That's just going through here. And here we go. We have a little river. That's what it's called. And how do we want to make it night? If we want to make it night, we could also just use indigo. Actually, that doesn't look too good. I don't necessarily enjoy looking at this part. So let's just fix it. We love technology. Also, always be sure to keep it at the highest thing, at the most, if you want to make something high resolution. If you want to make something low resolution, which I also get, just do that. Just be careful of the settings. Now, of course, this is just a very simple mishmash of things. We could make a tree. A little, nice, sweet tree here. Oops. Of course, you can always follow along. Well, always, this is the first episode of The joy of MS Painting, and maybe the last, who knows? Except if you actually want more of this. But sometimes special things are special because they only happen once. You don't need more. Let's just temporarily do this. And, oh, silly me, I need to have a little tree stump. I need to fix that. I think 3 are enough. Now, of course, there are some more advanced things. We could just use the same color here, but there's this palette tool, which you can choose any color you wish. So I'm gonna try for a little lower. And of course, a canvas is just a little picture. You can just imagine it as a picture. Not everything has to be in frame. The person experiencing your picture, they have imagination. They can see beyond this picture. They know what is beyond that. All in here. And doesn't that make art special? And I feel like maybe there's a little tree stump. A little thing here. I'm thinking, like I'm genuinely thinking, there could be something there, like with a tire, or like at all anything. We could put something there, yeah. But what I want to do with this dark red is put a little hole here. We don't have to use many colors to make a little silly painting. Silly isn't bad, it's beautiful. What we're doing is silly, but it's beautiful, I think. Welcome back. So I continued on. There was an ad, I'm sorry. But welcome back. I don't know what you missed. I think you missed the sun, which is, you could draw whatever you want. It could be night, it could be day, it could be evening in your version. I thought about it and I think I'm gonna make it a tire, yes. You see what I did there with the rounding? That gives it a little more depth. I'm thinking about maybe this too. This is more advanced. This is the joy of MS Painting, but I'm using sometimes some more advanced techniques to have a little beautiful picture. So what I'm doing here is a little more perspective. Also, don't ever shy away from using references. References are different to copying. You look at a tire to understand what a tire is. Now, of course, I'm not going to use any references because I don't wanna. I want to keep it silly. Like back then, I drew a mask, like you know those masks we all had to wear back then, and that was before the time of COVID. So I drew the mask like just over the mouth, and there was still so much space left. And nowadays I wouldn't have done that, but yeah, sometimes not knowing anything makes it look a little more silly, and I think that's the fun of it. Right, I wanted to make it a little more nicer. And here we are. And of course it looks very wonky, but I think I love that. And it's not the exact color, but that is fine. I think that's fine. Now of course, we could use a little darker, like not as dark as the other one, to, oops, make grass. Don't put too much detail into it, or else you're gonna have to just actually put everywhere a little bit of grass. And I don't have the patience for that. And I think we're finished. Now, of course, we are finished. The thing is about drawing. The drawing is never finished. You just stop working on it. And that is great. That is art. Is it good art? No, of course not. I just spent 12 minutes working on this. But it's art. And you should just pick up your pen, your pencil, your drawing program, your mouse, your drawing pen right here, and draw anything. Or just create anything. It doesn't have to be drawing. It doesn't have to be MS Paint. Art is something beautiful. And you should work on something. And don't forget, we'll meet each other. I'll see you soon.